Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to look at setting up a Google My Business listing. This is important if you have a local business that serves a local area, like around the city, around a municipality. But even if you are a national or a company that sells nationally or internationally, it's always good to set up your backyard as well. And the best place to start is with Google My Business. So you just go to Google and you search Google My Business, and you're going to get these results. And basically the URL is www.google.com/business. So you click on that, and it's going to tell you a little bit about what they're doing. It's a good way to attract local customers. Click on the Start Now, and it's going to start asking you some questions. First name is your business name. So I'm going to put in the group number 2, business name B2B Cleaning Services. You see there's one in Yonkers, New York. So I'm just going to add the name company. And okay, that's unique. I'm going to click next. So that's the name of my company, B2B Cleaning Services Company. I'm in Canada. Enter a location. So I'm going to put 2415 Labelle. It's in Laval, Quebec. There we go, Laval, Quebec, H7T1R3. Okay, fine. I deliver goods and services to my customer. Here's the deal. If you are operating out of your home and you, let's say, provide consulting services or you send stuff out to people, they don't come to see you. You don't have, let's say, like a chiropractor. Sometimes they operate out of their own home. They have a room set aside. If nobody comes to see you for your business, but you actually go see people or you send stuff to them, then you would want to check this off. What will happen is that Google will not necessarily display your address. I'm going to leave this open just for the heck of it, but that's why you have to check this off. So if you want some privacy because you're operating out of your house, check this box. Click on the next. And it's going to ask you, are you one of these companies? Well, no, I'm not. I'm a new entity. So I'm going to say none of these. So I'm going to click next. Now, if I go back, let's just go back here. Google, if your business has been in operation, it's a real company, it's been in operation for several years, you're going to probably show up here. Google will scrape other directories like the Yellow Pages, like any of the online directories, and they build a list. So they're going to have the basic information on that business. If one of these is yours, by all means, check it off. If it isn't, you're a new business, click this and click next. All right, business category, I'm a cleaning service. As you start to type, it'll give you a drop-down menu, so you pick the best one. Cleaning service. Next. Phone number. So I'm going to put 514-996. I'm just going to make a phone number up just for now. You would put your actual number in there. Website. I'll make a website up here. Cleaning services.com. Click next. And it's thinking, it's going through here, and we'll see what's going to happen now. Okay, now it's going to ask you to verify. Google really needs to know that this is a legitimate business, and you're not doing what I'm doing right now, is putting in a fictitious business. So it's going to say, do you want to get verified? Now it's giving you a couple of options here. We can send a text to your phone, or they can call your phone. They're going to give you a number, or try a different method to verify. What other methods do they have here? This is new. Postcard by mail. This has been the traditional way. I'm surprised they're asking if I will take a phone call. That's the quickest way. So what happens is if you click that to text, they're going to text you a 5 or 6 digit code, which you will put in the next screen. If you sometimes they don't give you this option. Sometimes they'll say no, we're going to go by postcard. So you got to put in your contact name. So I'm going to do that, and I can say send it by mail. if you're a real company, you can choose either one. Do the one that's that if they offer you the texting or the call, do this. Get yourself verified right away. However, if they don't offer that and they ask for your address to send a postcard, then obviously check the mail. You're going to get a small postcard from Google. You open it up and the code's going to be in there. This is not a real company, so I'm not going to do either. I'm going to say verify later. Because what I want to do is, even though you haven't verified your account, you can still go and start to set up the actual profile. So this is important. So it's going to keep reminding you that verification is required. So when you're ready to verify, you can go ahead. But if you are dealing with a fictitious company for educational purposes for this course, you're not going to verify at all. So here what you can do is you can add your hours of operation. And I'm not necessarily going to go there, but let's see what comes up in the screen. Okay, so you can say I'm open Mondays, and you can say from 9 a.m. and I close at 5 p.m. And I'm open this one, and I'm again 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Let's say I'm just open 2 days a week. I'm just going to leave that and apply that for now. So you put in your hours of operation. And this is going to, Google's being funny right now. So still asking me to verify. I'm going to do that later. Complete your listing. So what I'm going to do is add a profile photo. So what you can do is when you create a profile photo, you can use your logo that you used in Facebook. Here it's telling you one thing, though, is that whatever you do to your Google My Business listing, it will not show live on Google until you verify it. But that's okay. What you can do is you can go and you can build your actual profile in Google My Business. So you can choose a photo for your profile, choose a photo for your cover, you can add videos, you can add photos for the interior. What I suggest, regardless of what company you are, is try to fill this out as much as possible. Add these images. Make sure these images are optimized. Make sure that you have a legitimate file name for this JPEG image for each of these. Make sure that in the metadata you have your complete address, your name, address, and phone number, all that good stuff. So if you choose a photo here, you can upload photos, and I'm going to get out of that, or cover photo, same thing. So you go to Canva or whatever you want to do to create your profile photo, your cover photo. And if you do have videos made, you can actually just walk in with your smartphone and video your store if you have a brick and mortar store, or if you have videos about your products or services, by all means you can add them there as well. So it's offering you an awful lot of areas to add content. If you have the content, add it in here. The more complete your profile is, the better it is in the long term. So let's see, that's the overall. You can add videos, interior pictures, exterior pictures. Okay, so if you have a brick and mortar place, let's say a restaurant, dentist office, you can go on the street and take pictures of the surrounding area so that people can recognize that they're in the right area if they're trying to find your business. Pictures at work. You can take pictures of your team if you have several people working with you. By all means, show that. And this is your identities for those two. So those are all the neat things that you have there. Info. Let's see what happens if we click on that. That might just be the basic name, address, and phone number, but we'll see what comes up. Oh, okay. So as you can see, you can put in your hours. If you have special hours, you can add those in there. There's your phone number. There's your website. Sometimes you may have a special page where people can actually make an appointment to see you. You can add that there. Here's something that's really new. This just happened maybe about a couple of weeks ago, is that you can add services or items. So if you sell several different things, you can add them here. Or if you have several different types of services that you offer, you can put them in here and create a menu of what you do. So it could be the section name. Again, let's say if you are for cleaning services, we could put in office cleaning, add an item, you can put a price, So there's a whole bunch of things that you can do, several items. So basically what you're doing is you're creating a menu with regards to the services or the products that you have. And this is relatively new. They only had this offer for, or this feature available for restaurants, so they could actually put their food menu on there. But now everybody can go there and do that. You can add users if you wish, so that you could have some of your team work on there as well. I'm not going to do that, so I'm done there. You can create ads. We can get it. That's a whole new course for that. If you have a couple of locations, sometimes you may be franchising or expanding, you can add a new location. And again, you need to verify those locations. Linked accounts. All right. This is where you're going to want to add request. See, linked accounts. How do we do this? No pending link requests. Okay. See and manage link requests from other Google products such as AdWords or Merchant Center. Okay. Don't know much about that. That's relatively new, so we'll leave that on its own. Let's go to settings. Okay, put in your preferred language, put in your email, about important updates, customer reviews. You got a place here where you can add customer reviews. Look at questions and answers. You can put some questions and answers in here. So there's a number of things that you can go through. Just to take a look, you can add posts. You can actually put in updates. So all that's part of the Google My Business. Let's go back to manage locations and see what it gives us there. Okay, so let me just go back to this one. All right, I'm doing a bunch of other, I've set up accounts for some other local businesses, but here you go. Once you get all this set up and you verify it, you're going to get yourself an actual business listing. And why is it important? Well, I'll tell you why. If somebody goes to Google, and let's say they are searching for, SEO services in, careful, that's where I live, then what's going to happen is you're going to get this map. And what it's going to do, you see all these big red dots? Well, those are the ones that show up in the 3-pack. These other little red dots are the more places. But you see, there's my company. So if you click on that, let's see what comes up. And I haven't looked at this for a while, so let's see. It just says I'm in Montreal, Quebec. It doesn't give my actual address, although my street address, although I did put it in. But right now I'm closed. I'm open tomorrow at 9 a.m. I can edit because I'm the owner of this site. I can edit the business information. I can add missing information. There's a bunch of images and all that kind of stuff. I've got a bunch of reviews. I got 2 people that never did business with me that sent me nasty reviews. I don't know why, which is kind of cool. But you want to get some reviews on here. The more reviews that you have, the better it is. The more, and you want to get either a 4 or 5 stars. So obviously, I've got some work to do here. Let's see here. Google reviews. Where are the 2 that came through that were? Oh, they don't have them. That's interesting. Yeah, I had 2 reviews that. Oh yeah, this guy, this person, 6 months ago. Never did business with them, don't know who they are, just went in and gave me 1 review. Same thing with this person, 1 review. I said, hi Richard, we take these matters very seriously. This is how you would respond to a negative or less than favorable review. You'd be very nice about it. We take these responsibilities seriously. Unfortunately, we have no record or recollection of any customer experience fitting this account, nor can we verify anything about your identity from the name in our records. If you are a client of ours and we would like to investigate this issue further, please contact. I give my name, I give my email address so that we can resolve the issue immediately. For whatever reason, this person gave me 1 star. I don't know who this person is. So anyway, not a problem, not to worry. And same thing with this one, same kind of message. So get the reviews, and you're going to get some nasty ones from time to time because you can't please everybody. What you want to do is work on getting more 4- and 5-star reviews as much as possible. So this is what happens, is that you show up in the 3-pack, and this is very important. So that's the whole thing about doing the setting up your account here. So add as many pictures as you can, as you want. Videos, if you have them, the more you can do, the better. The more you can add that, the better. There's another thing that you need to do, and that's called building citations. So what you want to do is you want to go into general online directories, like the yellowpages.ca, like yelp.ca. Oh, that's an actual company. There's other ones here. There's other online directories that you can go on to, but those are 2 for sure. If you just Google free online business directories, Canadian business directories, they're going to give you probably 20, 30, 40 of them. But go onto the Yellow Pages, make sure you get the basic listing. You don't have to pay for it. Just give your name, your address, your phone number. That's it. If they allow you to put in a picture for free, you put in your logo. Or whatever they allow you to put in for free, do that. There's another site called Hotfrog, HOTFROG.ca, which is another very powerful directory. You'd want to set up your stuff in there. Yelp, same thing. Set up your business there as well. So name, address, and phone number. If they allow you to put in a logo or a couple of images or a better description, fill it out as completely as you possibly can. Those are called citations. And when Google sees your name, address, and phone number on public directories like this, they trust your business even more. So that's the whole reason why you go about doing something like that. So that is basically the Google My Business. It's very important to fill out. Very important to fill out completely so that you have a better chance of showing up here in the 3-pack. And there's other strategies that you can employ to do this. Obviously, getting reviews is very important. The more reviews you have, the better. Obviously, Google is going to showcase companies that are 4 or 5 stars or have the better reviews, so you want to do that. Best time to ask for a review is from your happy customers when they're happy and they've complimented you on the service or product that you provided. Say, hey, if you've got a Gmail account, here's my Google My Business listing. Go there, just leave a review. Tell them how happy you were with the service or happy you were with the product. It would be greatly appreciated. So you can ask when they're happy. They're not always going to go, but 1 or 2 will, and all you really need is 10, 15 good reviews, and that should be enough to help you climb up the rankings here in the Google My Business listings. Add citations, as many as possible, and I would try to strive for 10 to 20. So get a list of 10 to 20 or 30 online public directories that you can put your name and address and phone number in there for free. They're out there, they exist, just Google it. And fill out your whole profile completely. If you add pictures, make sure they are optimized. If you add videos, make sure they're optimized. We'll deal with that when we get into YouTube. So that's basically that for the Google My Business listings. Pretty straightforward. It's a little bit of work, but it's definitely something that you should do, whether you're a local business or you're national, or even if you're international. Get your backyard set up properly and get all this stuff filled in properly. Okay, good stuff. Talk to you.